My name is Larry Horton. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. The reason I'm here is to commend one of your staff members that works for the city. His name is Ralph Morales. Last week I have been involved with the Hartstone subdivision in reference to this auction. Last week we had sold homes to close escrow. Apparently there was not enough provision for a mailbox. And I talked to the investor and said that's their problem. It's not ours. So Mr. Morales took the initiative to do something about it. And he's going to make sure that they get the mailbox working with the post office. And I don't know, a lot of people don't get the claim. I just want to commend you and your staff. Thank you.
Nice to hear all the news. Next is Mr. Alarcon from the BOA.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here before you guys just to kind of give you, I'm sure you've probably been updated, but I'd like to just inform you on what's currently going on in our negotiations. We started negotiating with the city approximately 6 to 7 months. We're 3 months, we're in March, we're 3 months from this fiscal year closing, and so far we really haven't progressed much. Initially, we gave the city a wish list, all of which just about every item was rejected. We've come down to 2. We've already agreed on one item that my understanding was very important to you guys. At this point, one single item is holding us back. This item, for the remainder of the year, will cost minimal money to the city. And we cannot come to that agreement. We've already agreed to take furloughs. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. So basically, we have this one item that's holding us back, and from what I understand, we're holding back the rest of the city. I think in the long run, it will probably cost us more money to keep us from signing on this one single issue that we have. I think we've been more than willing to negotiate with the city. As I mentioned to you, we initially started off with a wish list of approximately 15 items, all of which we have done away with. We tested and negotiated with you guys in this case. So far this year, this fiscal year alone, we've lost 3 officers. Those 3 officers we've lost are senior officers that have cost a couple $100,000 to train new officers. We will continue to lose more officers if we continue this up. We have also 2 more meetings. All of this because of what's going on. 1 minute we have job security, the next we don't. 1 minute we're being offered one thing, the next minute it's always changes. I would ask that you sit with our city manager and try to come to a resolution. We would like to solve this without having to go into impasse. But if you guys leave with no other option, then I guess that's what we'll have to do. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. All of your comments are going to be taken into consideration, and I hope that we also can negotiate in good faith. And this is exactly the direction that we're given to our legal advice in closed session. So I'm sure that the association will hear from them in short days.
There's a meeting tomorrow at 9:30. You're going to be here at the city, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The next gentleman is Luis Casillas.
Good evening, board members. We meet once again. Microphone's a little faulty here. First of all, I'd like to thank Councilman Boljon. I want to commend you for your decision on the tax initiative. I just want to reiterate what my partner said and what my colleagues out there said. We're here to work with you in partnership, right? Isn't that what that says up there? Isn't that what the mission statement is? In partnership. together. Partnership means working together. And in a nutshell, we sit here 3 months away from the fiscal year being almost over and done with, and we've hit a wall. And I don't think it's obviously not about money anymore. You balance the books. So what is it about? Is it about the $12,000 that it's going to cost you? Because that's, when we put a price tag to it, that's what it's about, $12,000. That's what we're asking for. Every other bargaining unit had a little something. And you guys want to give us nothing. I don't think that's fair. Now, as my partner on our phone said before, we've tried, we want to work with you, but it just seems that every time we try to make contact and we want to work with you, we run into this wall. Now, you pay someone to do this job. Mr. Bell is right over there. And Mrs. Lyon, sitting right next to him. What's it going to take? How much more time? Are we just going to drag our feet? You have an obligation. You were put in these seats by the people that elected you to do the job. How much longer is it going to take? It's not about the money anymore. I mean, books are balanced. The money's out there. We've lost three. 3 officers at $100,000 a year. It's $300,000. You soon will be losing 2 more officers within the next month here, with the combined experience of over 22 years. Experience walking out the door. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to get those 22 years back? You going to hire 2 more guys with no experience? People are going to start leaving. It's taken us many years to get where we're at now. Why are we going to go back? Let's move forward. Let's get creative. This town, you representing the people, have what it takes to make this town the premier city in the valley. Let's work together. We got plenty of ideas. We got ideas to generate money. We got ideas to get out of this hole. But all those ideas are only going to work if we work together. Together as a team. So with that,
Thank you.
I want to thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Any more comments by the public? General comments by council members and RDA board members. I usually start on my right or my left, but I'll start with me this time. Because I already brought up one point, which was the library issue, so I think we can look into that. I also wanted to let my colleagues know, I think I sent it in the email, but just want to let you know that I called for a mayor's panel on development services. Essentially, I wanted people that work the other side of the desk on getting permits issued, submitting plans, the whole process to get something built in this city and up and running and open for business. I wanted the end user to give us a feel for how that process is and where it can be improved. I know it can be improved. We've heard time and time again the stories of development just being stalled because of a process. It's not a director's position, but it's just the process itself. From the moment they come in with plans and what it takes to get the final certificate of occupancy so they can open for business. So I called this mayor's panel. It's a group of 5. We'll be meeting for 1 month on some of the suggestions, and I hope to bring back those suggestions to not only council, but to the development services director. We're going to be working with his office so that we can streamline that process. I also wanted to share, I've been asked by the Border Trade Alliance. I know we've heard about Border Trade. I think you attended, Councilor Romero, it's a very powerful lobbying group. They get really involved in policy changes regarding the border. They've asked me to be a featured speaker at their next conference, giving the border city perspective. So some of the topics I think are important to give that story is wait times.